what if we take Bolus's Citadel, one of the most powerful effects in all of Magic the Gathering, and put it on a spider? Welcome back, Vintage Gamers. It's Wednesday night, so you know we're doing something silly. I want to play with this Spider-Man card, Gwenom Remorseless. This is a Bolus's Citadel when Gwenom attacks. When Gwenom attacks, until end of turn, you may look at the top card of your library anytime, and you may play cards off the top of your library. If you cast a spell this way, pay life equal to the mana cost rather than paying its mana cost. However, there are no spider-like individuals on Magic the Gathering Online, or Arena for that matter. So we have to go through the Omen Pass, where we find Igrix the Bile Bulwark. Same text, Symbiote Spider Hero. Don't ask any questions. What I've done is put together a Dark Petition Storm deck with an Oath Gwenom package. This is not a particularly new idea. There have been Storm Oath decks many times in Vintage's history, and there have been Storm Oath decks with Force of Will in Magic's history. I remember some of my early videos, you used to Oath of Druids into the Demon. What was the Demon called, chat? Rune Scarred Demon. It was just Demonic Tutor, and you would just like tutor for your Yogg-Will or whatever, and you would win. So yeah, we're doing a Dark Petition, a Ritual Storm deck. But the cool idea here is that Gwenom is a very castable card at 3 black. So we could theoretically, land Mana Crypt, Dark Ritual, and just play this on turn 1. That could be a thing we do. Or we could play turn 1 Oath and then flip over until we find our Symbiote Spider Hero, and maybe we bend a Reckless Charge along the way, and we'll flash it back for 3 and give it haste, and then, God, I hope we win the game. It's a Bolus's Citadel. Should win the game a decent amount of the time. I have somehow managed to fit 19 blue cards in here for Force of Will. Not the highest, but just along the realm of castability. And I've included a Memories Journey, so in case we mill over our Yogg-Will, we can easily put the Yogg-Will back in our deck, and then kill our opponent with Yogg-Will into Storm. I do think this deck does need the Tendrils to do the Storm thing, so we are playing the Tendrils for the Storm kill. The rest of this is just like broken blue cards with Force and Stock Up and Fluster, and then restricted blue cards, which I guess are also broken blue cards. And then a pile of fast mana and a Sensei Stomp to help us along the way with our 3 Citadels. I actually have reasonably high expectations for this. I do think it will suffer from being a bit on the clunky side, not a super high blue count, but the thing we are doing is generically powerful. Well, at least this part of the deck is the thing we're doing is generically powerful. I'm not 100% convinced that the Oath of Druids Spider Hero part of the deck is up to par. I don't think it's weak. I just don't know if it's as good as we will hope it will be. But it's a fun little experiment, and I love playing with new and powerful cards from new sets. And so we're gonna take our Spider Hero Gwenom Igrix into a Vintage League. I'll see you in round 1. Did you know subscribing here on YouTube and following on Twitch are both free ways you can support my vintage content? Round 1. I won the die roll. I'm on the play. I'm up against a cat. What do I have? The Bolus's Citadel directly in my hand. A classic Justin outing. All right, well, I guess we're gonna mulligan. I don't miss playing Tinker decks whatsoever. No part of me misses playing Tinker at all. I'm so glad and happy to be playing Lurrus combo now. Man, it's Citadel in my hand again. This hand is extremely risky. If my opponent is on Wasteland Lurrus, it's quite bad for me. But I don't know if I'm allowed to mulligan it. It's a little too good, I think. Like, if I hit a mana source and I don't get Wastelanded, we're on Oath with backup. Maybe that's not good enough. If I confidently play my land out, maybe they won't wasteland me. Also not a Dark Ritual land. Not that the Dark Ritual is casting anything, so... Just force the wasteland. Looking like combo Lurrus, though, so... This is turn 1 stock up. Pretty sure you have to counter that. If I had a Forbidden Orchard in my hand, I wouldn't counter a stock up because I'd want to help resolve my oath. But as it currently stands, I don't think I'm allowed to fall behind that far. Oh, Vexing Bauble. Probably can't let that resolve, to be honest. Not happy about that. Definitely feels bad from the force side. Going to naturally draw, and then if we have to spin, we'll spin. Okay. Is there anything I could spin right now that I would want to immediately play? A land, I guess. But not really. Because then I would just draw the top next turn anyways. Want to be able to spin into a force as well. All right, I think I just wait. Don't have a lot going for me. This Dark Ritual was pretty bad, but if I had to pitch a card, certainly Citadel is a better pitch than Dark Ritual. Merchant Scroll. Okay. Ancestral right now. I'll spin. It's kind of a dangerous Ancestral into a possible fluster. Wow. Uh-oh. No force. So take a fetch land. The problem is this oath is just not going to be turned on because the opponent's playing. I mean, they could play a Thundertrap Trainer, right? Thundertrap Trainer would help me turn the oath on. That's kind of what we're hoping for, though they might be on Breach. There's only one Lorien revealed in my deck. We'll see which kind of land they get. Nope, Meticulous Archive. So that means it's PO. It's not a great place for me to be. Fourth Aralingas to the yard. I mean, I need to find blue card. But am I willing to not play my oath to do it? We know that we have fetch, Mox on top of our library right now, so I would probably fetch. I feel like I need them to play the trainer first, but also, like, if they just cast a trainer and then a PO, I die, right? I mean, if they cast kind of anything, I die. I think I'm gonna wait. That is a lot of Moxen. Now, if they cast a trainer, I die because it'll just be a kick trainer. Brainstorm, huh? Don't believe in Justin's teachings? What am I even doing here? I can't even... That doesn't look good. I guess realistically, I have a Fluster. So I do want to fetch because I could hit Flusterstorm. I hit Mental Misstep, Dark Ritual, Citadel. All right. I'm pretty close to casting a Citadel. So what I can do... There's nothing I can do. I'm still a turn away from casting a Citadel no matter what I choose to do. I do think that I could go next, like the turn after next turn. If there is a turn after next turn, I could go Dark Ritual, draw with top, play Citadel, win. So I think I am going to try to do that. And I'm just going to try forcing this. To be fair, if this resolves, I just die anyway, so. Force blue card as their last 2 cards, pitching trainer. All right, so now not only am I far away from Citadel, but my opponent also resolved a PO for 6, or whatever that was. 5. I mean, I cast 2 forces in this game. The problem is one of my forces had to counter Vexing Bauble, which is the ultimate dagger. Vexing Bauble is so good against blue cards. It's also so good against Moxen. The good news is my opponent doesn't know I'm on Oath, but they probably can assume. I had a Sensei's top. Mana Crypt. Another PO or a Lurrus? Looks like another PO. Snapcaster. I will definitely concede to Snapcaster. All we've really got here is like Trap Duress. Not my favorite Oath matchup, but they do have a bunch of trainers that they don't know about. I think it's okay. Take out Chain and Mystical. And Vamp. Let's try to do that. Might be too much, to be fair. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, and I'm not a big believer in Hercules, their artifacts to counter PO. That is not a play I have a lot of faith in. I know people want to do that, but I don't think so. Yeah, I mean, this has got to be pretty close to a turn 1 kill, right? I assume it's got to be close. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So assuming I have enough mana, plus, yeah, I mean, we go for it. I assume this is lethal, right? I'm not a classical Storm Tendrils wizard, but spell mastery is 2 spells, right? 2, yeah. We'll do it. Dark Ritual. Demonic Tutor. Black Lotus. Black Lotus. Black Mana. Dark Petition. Yawgmoth's Will. Yawgmoth's Will. Black Lotus. Dark Ritual. Oh, it's short. Fuck. I thought it was enough. It wasn't enough. I was 1 mana short. Well, that's a problem. I needed to use that Lotus for blue mana and then Demonic for Tinker instead. But I can't undo. So I guess I will be casting Dark Petition and getting a Tinker. That is, yeah. So I could have gone for, so I still would have gone for the same play, but with a Tinker in play instead. So that would have been pretty good. All right, well, my bad, chat. I did not do the math. I did the math for Storm, but I did not do the math for mana, and I was one short mana-wise. I could have just demonic for Tinker on turn 1 in this game. A demonic. Yeah, I probably should have done that. Whoops. I'm kind of surprised that didn't work out, but my bad. Maybe we'll still win. What is your question? I will do my best to answer it, though I can't count to 6 and 10, so. If I draw a blue card off the top, I have at least forced back up Tinker, so. No, because I needed 5 mana to cast Dark Petition, so I had to use my Dark Ritual to get there. I drew Egrix the Bile Bulwark. Well, I sure hope my opponent did not draw a force off of that. They did not. All right, Citadel. Nothing matters, chat. Nothing matters. You have a turn 1 win, you throw it away, nothing matters. Oh, I don't think it matters that I bricked either, considering I now have force messed up. Whoops. I don't have a Yogwill anymore. There's no justice has been called. I don't know about that. It's PO for 1. Stock up. I mean, I don't care about stock up. I mean, we knew they didn't have a force in their opening hand, and they only drew 2 more cards. So, holy shit. It's a pretty good stock up. Maybe we'll die. I'm pitching this stock up because I think I'd rather have, like, I think I don't need the cast a stock up to win this game is what I'm trying to say. Pretty good PO hand. I mean, if you don't have force, I guess. Makes sense. Oath of Druids. Probably not my best draw. Maybe I should have kept the stock up. There we go. Dark Petition. That'll do it. All right. Do I need anything? Oh, I kind of want that card. This is not a lethal storm count right now. Can it be? No. I mean, it can if I like rip any spells off the top. Probably just take the tendrils. Cool. That was not the prettiest execution of all time, YouTube commenters. Good luck in the trenches telling me how bad it was. It's too funny. Okay, try again. Yeah, I just, I wanted, wanted the game to go on longer. So if I had done the math, what would we actually have done? Would we have just DT'd for Tinker? Or would we have gone all the way to the spot where I cast the Black Lotus, made blue mana, DT'd for Tinker, and resolved Tinker? That's like way more all in though for like no reason, right? When I have a different line that's not, you know. I mean, we could have gone all in and then just like at the end of it gone for Tinker and resolved a Tinker there. Is this hand good? I'm in. I'm not sure if this hand is good, but I kind of want to try. I can't wait to draw Reckless Charge, chat. I'm so excited. All right, how much Moxin you got in your 6-carder? 1. Looking at me. Cracking a fetch. Didn't even look at their own top card. Got an Ancestral? What are we doing here? Vexing Bauble. That's annoying. Huh. Our cards are definitely worse now. I agree with your assessment of the situation. Vexing Bauble, pretty annoying. Crack Vexing Bauble? Oh, Mana Vault. That's pretty annoying. Solves the they don't have Moxin problem. Nah, there was a chain, but I boarded it out, so we're gonna have to win through it. What do you think about DT for Mental Misstep? I mean, we're DTing for something. Just what the hell are we DTing for? Soul Ring? Ancestral? I kind of like DT for Soul Ring, so I can always cast Stock Up next turn, hitting land +1. Maybe it's like a weak DT, obviously, but unfortunately, if they go like PO and then replay Bobble first, I mean, they'd have to draw no Mox into replay Bobble first. They could just go buy Lurrus, play Lurrus, but they can't re-loop Bobble. Ah, I should have went for Oath. I should have known they would have randomly cast a trainer after all of that. I'm surprised he didn't kick the trainer, but I guess it would be tapping out. I guess I could PO. Bro, going for Oath is so wrong there, not me. Don't fucking say things like this. Mana Crypt. Everyone, no one is going for Oath there. That's correct. See? So this is why we don't tutor for Oath. Obviously. Vexing Bubble stops my stupid spider, by the way, chat. I'm not even sure this is winning. Whatever, man. Hopefully they crack Bobble and force this. They didn't. I don't even have a force for after they PO. I really need a force. Maybe I should have just stocked up there and not played Oath. Because, like, if they PO, I just die, right? Like, it's really bad for me. I think I made the wrong play. I think I was supposed to stock up. Oh. Okay. I mean, maybe they'll crack Bobble to play Mana Crypt and I'll trap them. I don't know. No, and I just don't think I'm going to, Log. I just don't think I'm going to. I think I'm over it. They crack Bobble! That means they have forced backup, though, doesn't it? Like, it has to mean they have counterspell backup. Well, hopefully this works. No, Flusterstorm. Oh, it's so bad. The game just ends. I should have cast stock up, man. I should have cast stock up. Why do I play any deck other than this Lurrus PO deck, man? It's so sick. It's so unbeatable. They're still on Twitch, I think. I'm not sure that they're on YouTube. I shouldn't have played this Oath, though. The Oath was a pipe dream. I should have cast stock up. I'm not even sure what I want to get off stock up, though, because my opponent doesn't have to crack Vexing Bubble. I'm surprised they cracked Vexing Bubble at all. Oh, that's not a good sign. That's a bad sign. Why did my opponent just play a Thunder Trap Trainer? Ah. Unlucky. Bro, PO. The fun police. It's okay. I think, like I said, I think it's my fault. I think I played badly. I should not have cast Oath of Druids there. Three POs in the top 27? It's pretty good. It's pretty good. They're going again? This isn't even a Sapphire hand. It's just an Opal. Stonks. Stonks has to kind of hit Sapphire or Lotus here to keep going. I guess it could be a second Opal as well. Or, like, if my opponent discards the hand size and we get a turn, it's not that bad for us. Like, we are untapping with, like, double stock up, right? Like, there's a world where this is a miss. They missed. Okay. So my opponent's discarding 5 cards to hand size. Could easily have double force, obviously. Probably should crack Bobble. But I mean, we have a good turn here, so. See what happens. I wouldn't expect we have a high chance of winning this game, but well, they can't cast Fluster, right? They can only cast Force this turn. So if they end up forcing 2 of our things, that means they go down to 3 cards. They have to really have a good payoff after that they couldn't cast before. I don't know. I'm not saying we're likely to win. We're obviously unfavored to win from this spot, but I don't think there's certainly some scenarios here where we do come out on top. They kept a Swords in versus us. Pitched Trainer Island, Brainstorm, Misstep. There's no world I would ever pitch a Misstep against the Dark Ritual deck. Crazy. That's wild. Now they're looking at my top card. That's a Force. Like, if they let a Time Walk resolve and I hit, like, an Orchard... I didn't hit either of those cards, though. I did hit Dark Ritual, Dark Petition, which could be an avenue. Dark Ritual, Dark Petition is all castable off of Lotus, but then I have no follow-up, so they have to have double Force. I could technically Brainstorm into another card. I mean, should probably Brainstorm first, right? Because if I can find another Force, then I assume we have a lethal. I can't believe they pitched Mental Misstep. That's crazy. This could still hit, like, Time Walk, Forbidden Orchard, so... I see. I see. None of that really matters. So I guess it's just put 2 Moxen back on top. Because I'd like to keep stock up. I guess I theoretically could... Yeah. If one was that, yeah. If one was Sapphire, it would be nice. Alright. I don't have to Ritual, but I'm probably going to Ritual. I can't believe they put Mental Misstep in the bin. That's wild. They're forcing the Dark Ritual? Whatever. I mean, if they have 2, I'm going to make them use 2. If they want to force the Dark Ritual and not the Dark Petition, it makes me happy. I mean, I guess make them play it out. If they hadn't binned Mental Misstep, I could have just cast Dark Petition without casting Ritual, but I'm not sure I have the mana to win. I mean, what kind of error could it be that you got rid of Mental Misstep against the Dark Ritual? I mean, maybe they just forgot. They probably just forgot about Dark Ritual being in my deck. But yeah, I mean, we got there. That was a very not clean from my side. Crazy. The opponent resolved 3 POs there for 5, 5, and 5. Maybe 5, 4, and 5. And remember, chat, when log T1 tells you PO for 3 wins the game, don't believe him. All right, so it's now, well, that's not correct. It's, let me bring up a record hex here. It's now round 3. Unfortunately, on Wednesday night, our game got locked up and we could not continue the stream. We did get awarded a win for that round, so that's nice. What we're going to do is finish up this league now. It's now Friday night after the Vintage Challenge already started. So we're just going to, I had work run pretty late, so we're going to play 3 matches tonight of the Gwenom TPS Oath Storm deck. We got Chestnut across the table, who does have a Lurrus, though I know he's been experimenting with some Chestnut things, so it'll be interesting to see what he pulls up with today. Obviously, we don't want to draw Tendrils of Agony in our opening hand, but Force Crypt Ancestral is quite good. And also, I got alcohol, so. Aren't you driving? Okay, so this might be the mono green deck. We'll see. Or it could just be his transformative Lurrus deck. No, see. Mono green root maze. And by mono green, I mean mono green splash Lurrus. I don't think I need to read the card that I think is in his deck. Hold on. There's a stupid frenzied. What does Frenzied Baloth say, chat? That's the card I need to read. Card Frenzied Baloth. That spell can't be countered, and then creatures can't be countered. I think I'm just gonna force this. So I just want to get off to the races here. That's a good way to get off to the races. I'm pretty happy with my choice. All right. On my flip. Cast Ancestral. Give myself the ability to hit Tolarian Academy. No harm in jamming here. No harm in jamming here. Tinker. Citadel. Lotus. Oath. Force. Force is fine. I'll hold this Pearl for Storm. It's hard for them to play a creature because we Oath. It's hard for them to play a spell because we Force. Pretty good. What are they going to do? What do you got for me, Chess? Oh. You're right. There are 4 Bestagius in this deck. All right, fair enough. Just the well, I guess we're chilling. Gaia's Cradle. Black. All right, Dothy Voidwalker. No, Dothy Voidwalker exiles all the cards. Oh my god. Now I can't haste Gwenom. Probably still supposed to. Flip into a Gwenom. So what did I lose here? Oh god, I lost so many things. But I still have my my tendrils, so. Oh, Dark Petition. So we could Dark Petition for Reckless Charge. Wait. I think we're going to. I do believe I'm going to do that. I'm gonna cast Dark Petition for Reckless Charge. Yeah. Chest Knight, if you could seed. Do I want to use Black Lotus so that this can't be blocked by the orchard? Probably. Well, wait. So if I use Black Lotus right now, do I have enough to tendrils and win? Well, Time Walk's in the graveyard, so it'd have to be in Yogwill, but Yogwill probably would have won too. If I make a token, they can block. But I'll lose my tendrils and I won't be able to regrow it. So I would have to. All right, I'm going to just do red mana and cast Reckless Charge on this, I guess. And then hope I hit enough mana. Okay, that was probably not my smartest choice, but whatever. Who cares? Oh, Memories Journey on the top of my library. I will cast Memories. Oh, I lifelink off of the freaking. This thing lifelinks. God bless. All right, I'm going to put the Citadel and the Tinker and the Time Walk. That's got to be worse than just Citadel, Ancestral, and Time Walk back in my deck. Stock up. Ancestral. Time Walk. All right, I'm pretty happy now, chat. I'm pretty happy now. Oh shit. Oh, I have 12 cards left in my deck. But I have a lethal tendrils now. Yay. Oh man, this was so cool. We dark petition for Reckless Charge. Oh man. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Can I save this somewhere? How do I save this? First time these words have ever been spoken, ever been written. All right. Anyways, that was epic. My opponent is playing mono green cards. Oath still looks good, but I like Snuff Out, Dismember, and Long Goodbye as well. And then I will take out Flusterstorm. I think Mental Misstep probably. Oh, definitely not Mental Misstep. There's a lot of 1-drops. Probe. This is a very low number of blue cards. It's going to be a very low number of blue cards. But it's probably fine. It's probably fine. Oh, man. That was phenomenal. That was amazing. That was worth the whole setup. Anyways, I'm gonna keep this hand. Oh, I'm dead. My opponent is on 4 Frenzy Baloth, 4 Skylasher, 4 Voidwalker, 4 Bowmaster, 2 Liberator, 4 Oof. It's pretty good against me. I guess I'm playing an Oath to get this Liberator off the battlefield. Not ideal. This might actually be like kind of a hard matchup on the draw. There's a lot of hateful things happening. All right, so Chess has to kill this Oath. Or they're gonna bestage you the Oath and keep the... Okay, that's fine. I didn't think that he would do that instead of just using the Outland Liberator, but it is a clock. We're a Dark Ritual away from a Citadel. Stonks. Those are Dark Ritual Petition, but Petition's pretty bad with Voidwalker. I don't really want Dismember, but do I have to take Dismember? Or, I mean, if I take a hit for 5 and I go to 10, what's the likelihood my Citadel wins with 10 life? I guess my opponent could also have like another... I'm going to Dismember Dark Ritual and we'll see where we go from there. I won't play the top out in case I want to Dismember. I did turn it back to daylight. I might have to kill the Liberator because the Liberator, both sides flip, can kill the Citadel as well. Maybe I should just do that right now. Well, then he kills my Mox, and I'm not happy. I guess I'm not gonna be happy no matter what, am I? I need the Mox. All right. I think I messed up. I think I needed to save 2 life and Dismember this in combat. Because if he responds by killing the Mox, I'll have to hit a mana, won't I? It's pretty bad. I guess I might just have to hit the mana. I think I should have killed it in combat. I was like worried about like post-combat Oof or something. Like if he plays post-combat Oof, I want to destroy Oof and not the Liberator, you know? But he might just be holding up Besaju as well, so... There are 4 Besajus in this deck, I think. Yeah. I don't know. It's like kind of damned if I do, damned if I don't. So now I have to draw either another Dark Ritual or a land or a Mox. I drew... I mean, that might be even better than a Bolas' Citadel. Is it lifelinks? Oh, wait. He could just Dismember it, but... I think that's okay. Maybe it's not okay. I mean, if this gets Dismembered, then I just stock up and I try to rebuild, right? Kind of crazy. He could always stock up himself. Looks like Dismember's happening. Yeah. All right. I mean, I think that's okay. Famous last words. This thing is going to be pro instance immediately. I think all my removal spells are instants. So that's bad. So now I'm back on Black Lotus to cast Citadel is like it. Oh boy. Oh, he bought Lurrus. He bought Lurrus. Okay. I mean that's better for me. Sapphire. Kind of need to hit Land Oath, maybe. Mox Oath. That's why I think I want to leave up green. I hit Ancestral Chain. Jet Crypt. I'm gonna take Ancestral Chain and cast Ancestral, I think. That might not be a good idea. Maybe I just take Ancestral Chain and I cast Chain. If I took Jet, then I'm pretty close to Citadel. My opponent, though, can go Lurrus Lotus next turn, or if he hits a land, Lurrus Liberator, Lurrus Voidwalker. Maybe I'm just going to take Jet Ancestral. Well, I mean, we might just have like a vamp, like Yogg will kill, right? I take 4 from Hexdrinker. Like we could Tendrils kill from this spot pretty reasonably, right? I don't know what my target is though. So I go to 1. I go to 1 and I vamp for something. No mind break traps on my opponent's board. So if I vamp directly for Dark Petition, I don't have enough mana. I could vamp for Time Walk, and then I have 3 looks at the top cards of my library. I could vamp for DT for Time Walk. That puts a DT in my yard. I don't know if that helps me. I could vamp for Dark Petition for Time Walk. Time Walk and Spin. I have 3 mana if I Yogg will, and I'll have an Ancestral and a Stock Up in my yard. That feels like not enough. If I time walk and then I spin, I can still play a stock up, but then I won't be able to play. But if I DT and time walk and spin, I won't be able to find an oath. And I think an oath into a reckless charge here is part of my outs. Okay, so I think I'm going to try DT, vamping for time walk. And then spinning. Tendrils. Next, so if I draw tendrils and then next turn have Mox on top for my Citadel, that's worse. This was really bad. I guess I have to just time walk, draw Pearl, and pray that my spin is good. I don't know, what can I even spin into a DT? DT Yogg. That was not what I wanted to see off my play here. I don't know if that was like a mistaken one. I don't know. I feel like I needed a combination of things, and this felt like the best way to find a combination of things. Well, I don't know if like we can even do that though, right? Like, so if I play, I should have. So if I play here, play one, spin one, and it has to hit Lotus probably. But I could spin and one card down could be a stock up or a DT. Surely that's better than play Citadel knowing that I have to spin after one more mana and then I have 2 looks for 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I can't cast anything though. It has to be exactly Lotus, right? I think I just spin one deeper and pray. Oh, that didn't work. So I can just cast all of this. So it has to be exactly Black Lotus to cast this Tendrils with my top draw. No, we missed. There's definitely ways there must be ways I could have played that slightly better. Maybe like Yogg Willing for Ancestral was my best call. It just felt like it was a bad idea. Yeah, Yogg Willing for Ancestral just felt like a bad idea. I mean, we almost beat our opponent's Black Lotus start, so. I'm not sure. Is this lethal? 5 mana, 3 mana, 0 mana, 3 mana, no. So just turn 1 Igrix, probably. I guess I could DT for Academy, maybe. Mox, Lotus, leaving myself with black, white. Academy makes 2, cast big. Yeah, that will work. That's gotta be the best line. That way I can still stock up after. All right, not bad. I doubt he has any removal that kills this. So, well, come on, chess. I mean, I had a Lotus too. I just think his deck doesn't play very many spells on turn 1 without a Lotus. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. This is like, obviously this is not going to beat my Gwenom here. Does trade with my Gwenom though. So attack. That's a land. I assume he just full trades, but then I have triple stock up Academy. So, oh, not full trades. This just this trades. I mean, that's pretty bad for me. But I still have an active Citadel right now. Okay, that's got to be nuts. Does this Yogwill win? Yogwill, Lotus, DT. No, not yet. So in that case, I could just Dark Petition. Dark Petition is like a Yogwill, but puts a card in my yard. I think I'm still short on that line, right? I should just put Time Walk on the top of my library. I mean, I could put Tinker and have a backup. But I have triple stock up, and I still have an active Gwen, and I still have a fetch land. I think I'm just going to put Time Walk on the top of my library. Time Walk Oath? Do it again? Dark Ritual. Dark Ritual. I guess I don't have to fetch. Yeah, I'll fetch. Fetch. No. Stock up. Ancestral. Snuff out. Sapphire. Oh, that's a Dark Petition. That's gotta win. Dark Petition. Dismember. Ancestral. Dark Ritual. Dark Ritual. Yogwill. GG's chess. Oh, nah. Dark Ritual, Dark Ritual, Dark Ritual, Dark Ritual. Let's play another Spider for fun. Black Lotus. Time Walk. Dark Petition again for fun. I mean, if he's got a Mindbreak Trap, the Mindbreak Trap's pretty good here. I didn't actually board in a duress or anything, so. I mean, we're probably still winning through a Mindbreak Trap, but. I mean, if he Mindbreak Traps, it's pretty good, right? I have to win with Egrix. Maybe I DT at this point for a Citadel, put a Citadel in play. Who knows? Okay, that was Really fun. All right. 4th round. Possible Raker Shop's opponent. This hand doesn't work, though, so let's mulligan. This is a turn 1 Oath. I think I'd like to just put the Memories Journey back in my deck, though it's on the bottom of my library. But maybe that doesn't matter very much. All right, what do you got for me, Jab? Is it Raker? We might die on turn 2, to be fair, with this hand against Raker, but I don't think I'm allowed to mulligan this. Oh, my opponent's being very nice in chat. Does that mean they're going to Raker me on turn 1 here? Turn 1 Ring? Ring would be pretty annoying. That's also pretty annoying. Vexing Bobble is so good against my deck. It's actually nuts how good Vexing Bobble is against my deck. I can't like do any of my Citadel things, and I have so many Citadel things. Is it Vexing Bobble into turn 1 Forge? Well, Jesus. I think that means I'm gonna lose this game. Vexing Bobble is too much. I don't really have, like, I have a chain in my deck, right? It's not really good enough. Yeah. And a ring. So I actually can't even make a token and play Oath because this is a target opponent. I mean, I probably will still play Oath, but no Ruby for you. Maybe you should crack the Bobble. That was a pipe dream. Yeah, I think this was okay if there wasn't a Vexing Bobble. I think we were fine, like, playing through turn 1 Forge with our turn 1 Oath. But I think the Vexing Bobble was too much. I don't think I have any outs from this spot. This is already lethal on the next turn. Okay, it's already lethal now. Okay, cool. Yeah, maybe we weren't actually going to beat this then if my opponent has turn 2 lethal here. So I think that's just fine. I think you just lose the die roll sometimes and you die. Obviously Flusterstorm gets to come out, and then we need to choose, like, what of these cards are actually good. I think if you had sideboard Atraxas, you should just play mainboard Atraxas, in which case you are defeating the purpose of what we are trying to do. We are not trying to make the best deck. I just picked the best removal spells that beat mono white. I don't think you worry about, like, our life loss in a Citadel deck or anything like that. I think I'm going to put 1 Hercules in my deck, and I'm not going to bring in removal. And I'll have Needle for ring and top, and I think that's how I'm going to play it. On the draw, maybe I'll change that, but on the play, I think I'm just trying to combo kill my opponent here. Yeah. I will keep. Definitely gonna wait. Just in case they have a random misstep. And obviously, so we don't overdraw on turn 1. Monolith is fine. Second spell, Raker. Oh, Ancestral. And I'll force Raker pitching this Memories Journey. And then we're a Mox away from a Tinker. Missed. There's Needle Tezzeret. Night, Jess. Scrawling Crawler. That shouldn't matter unless we brick super hard. I could even DT for black. Oh, okay, never mind. That will do it. Oh, it's a pretty bad brick. Let's fetch it away. Still have a DT to shuffle. Jesus. I'm gonna DT for a Mystical Tutor. That way I can Mystical Tutor for a Time Walk. Jeez. So many lands. I only have like 12 in the deck or something, right? All right, this should be good enough though. Let's go with Jet Ritual. Yeah, this will give me 4 life back next turn in attacks. Okay. All right. We got a reader. All right, we're going to go to my next turn here, and then I will attack and get life back. And then I will see if we can't find a storm kill. It gives me 2 options, whether I want to play it with the Gwenom or whether I want to play it with the Citadel. Let's go to 3. Just looking for like a Dark Petition. Or a Yogwill or something. Top. I guess I can just do Brainstorm top. Let's cast Brainstorm, and so I can put this jet back on top. There we go. Is why do I feel like I'm getting Mindbreak trapped at this point? I mean, I guess I can hard cast Mind Break Trap probably, so. All right. Dark Petition. That'll do it. Yogwill. Lotus. Yogwill. Lotus. Okay. All right. That's kind of how I expected the matchup to go, but we were on the play, so. Now the question becomes, do we make any changes on the draw? Do we want a Snuff Out on the draw? Do we want a Dismember on the draw? Do we want an extra Hercules recall? We have not needed this Memories Journey, huh? But we also haven't, like, flipped over a spider and milled over our whole library yet. Let's just run it back like this and just play with what we got. All right, all right, all right. Oh, wow. Yeah, I mean, I can't afford to be putting something like this back, so we'll see how bad it goes for us. Hopefully we don't get turn 1 killed again. Mox. Mox. Mana Crypt. It's not a good sign, chat. It's not a good sign. That is not a good sign. Karn. Yeah, their hands have been a little too strong. Don't think we can do much about that. Ancestral into like a Dark Ritual Tinker on turn 2, but like they could get a cage and stop our Citadel that way. They got a key. They this is why Raker's undefeated, chat. This is why Raker has no bad matchups. You simply need to draw all the non-Raker cards. Fair enough. You blue-black tinkered me with no force backup. I've been bested. All right. We were bested last round, so 3-1. 5th and final match here. I'm gonna keep this against Lurrus reveal. Uh-oh. Underground Sea. That narrows it down to, oh, it's a mental misstep target if I've ever seen one. Snap that off. Oh, and a Mox. I think I am interested in deploying and time walking, especially because they're an oof, there it is deck. Obviously, this makes our like top deck oaths weaker, but I think that's okay. Like if I can get a time walk resolve, like a time, stock up a resolve, hear me out. Cast Dark Ritual. Cast Spider. They can't kill this if this resolves. Like, their deck definitely does not have a way to kill this. Yo, come on, Gwenom. A little spider symbiote hero. Symbiote spider hero. Dark Ritual Egrix. Nah, no trophies. No trophies. No. Ooh, Momentum Breaker would work, yeah. They sometimes play that card. I lost another 2 life, and I drew a Tendrils, and Egrix has attacked. The top of my library has been revealed to me. Cast stock up. Fucking reckless charge. I will take Mox stock up. Probably. I mean, Brainstorm is pretty good with top. So I guess I'll just do stock up Brainstorm. It's probably better. Let's cast Brainstorm. Still oh, what's happening? Am I getting Bowmastered? I might be getting Bowmastered. I'll just pay 5 life and counter it. Ooh. 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 I kind of want to cast Dark Petition off the top. So I guess it's probably just like this on top. I mean, that also probably wins, but let's cast Ancestral too. No, come back, opponent. Come back. We had this was great, by the way. Just Dark Ritual my spider into play, no problem. Like, okay, not bad. Let's go. That was the game plan. Like we found an idea, we constructed the deck, and we executed the game plan. Not bad. I'm gonna bring in Long Goodbye and Dismember. And do I want Snuff Out if it's only really hitting Skimmer and Oof? Probably might want to rest in this matchup. This is like not a Mystical Tutor Vampiric matchup. Probably not a Probe matchup. I mean, in that case, like, are we just like not on force? Maybe we're not on force. Like this. Try that. Classic 2 Force of Will matchup. Dark Ritual my spider. Yeah. Those words have been spoken. Dark Petition for Reckless Charge, cast Reckless Charge targeting Egrix are new words. Those are new words. But Dark Ritual my spider is very old words. That is ancient lore. Bayou, Dark Ritual Giant Spider maybe? I mean, more likely Forest, Swamp, Dark Ritual Giant Spider. This hand doesn't work. This hand is very risky. This hand is very risky. I'll probably just draw Mox and hit him with the Oath on turn 1. No play. Well, chat, I'm in trouble. If I get wastelanded, we lose the game. And I don't think I was supposed to go to 5, so I was kind of just hoping I would draw Mox or land or anything. So I guess that one's on me. I was also not hoping to draw the other Dark Petition. that was not in my list of cards that I wanted to draw. I will say if my opponent holds up mana for Spell Pierce and I hit a land, then I'll probably Dark Ritual and try to bait a Spell Pierce. I got wastelanded. Yep. Soul Guide Lantern. It's pretty good against Yogwill. I'm surprised this deck plays Soul Guide Lantern when it's an oof deck. No! This is going to get dazed and I'm going to freak out. I just drew my cards in the wrong order. If I drew my Jet on turn 1, I had an Oath. It was fine. No problem. I should probably not F6 in case my opponent plays an Oof here and I need to float mana to Dark Ritual and cast Long Goodbye. Which is not something I recommend doing, but might just have to. Are they like, man, this Dark Ritual, no way, baby. Got him. All right, baby. One of them fetch lands. One of them Forbidden Orchards. One of them Mox Rubies. Fuck. Never mind. My bad. Every day I inch closer and closer to death. Yeah. I'm glad I brought in the snuff out that I also can't alternate. Yes. Tendrils of Agony. Just what I wanted in this situation. How did they know? How did they know what was on my mind? I think we're dead, chat. This matchup does seem like really rough, by the way. Ooh, Seal of Primordium. So they can kill their own Soul Guide Lantern. I don't think I have outs. Lurrus is just a cool card. Lurrus is just a great old time. I'm still like multiple steps away from doing this though. Like, I need to draw fetch land into Snuff Out, probably. They also have to like not play Lurrus and then replay Oof. Yep. Doesn't look like that's happening. Okay, wait, hold up, wait a minute. can't do anything, but maybe next turn I can maybe do something. I mean, their collector roof is turning off their lantern, so my graveyard is viable. It's a viable option. They probably have a lot of wastelands and forces in their hand, but I'd never give in, never surrender. Deathray Shaman? Didn't replay the oof from their yard. That's probably a bad sign, chat. Also, that's not the card we needed to draw there. All right, it's fine. We go to game 3. No problem. Yeah. I still think like duress is kind of good, but maybe duress is like not even good. Just bring these forces back in. Fuck it, YOLO. All right. This is it, chat. This is the last match we will probably ever play with Gwenom. We gotta make it count. Last game. Short stream. Ugh. Guess. I mean, I guess. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's not bad. It's just... Yeah, Gwenom has been fine. I just... The whole idea is not great. Ooh, these cards were bad. These cards were very bad. Wow. That was not good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I kind of think I might take the Citadel and try to make it right. I mean, this was bad. This was really bad. I'm gonna draw Tinker next. I'm not gonna play out this C because it's like so important here. If we draw another Mox, we immediately cast Citadel. That's our saving grace here. I mean, that was a bad stock up. It was a really bad stock up. It was so bad. Probe. Yeah, you get to see my shit hand. It's so bad. Oh god. I mean, if we draw another Dark Ritual and the Sapphire, turn 1 2-drop through my mental misstep. Yeah. Oh, Psychic Frog is not snuff outable. All right, this is my opportunity. This is my window. This is my chance. Mox. Fuck. I mean, I'm keeping my hand, right? I just like, my stocks have to be good. My stocks were so bad. I think we're dead. That's unfortunate. Very unfortunate. You can get wastelanded, so that's nice. Oh. Okay. Are we doing Lurrus? Buy Lurrus, play Lurrus? Probably can't counter it. Probably have to hold my force so I can force through my Citadel. Oh, wow. Buy Lurrus, pass. That's not a good sign. All right. chat. I just need a little help, chat. I just need a little help. Just a little. Fuck. Come on, man. This deck is so bad. I feel like we put ourselves in a position where we could win the game, you know? Like, we did. We put ourselves in a position to win the game. Well, Snuff Out is not for Frog and Lurrus. Snuff Out is only for Collector Roof. And I think that's a reasonable thing to do. I technically also Kishel Skimmer, but, like, no one cares about Kishel Skimmer. I mean, we didn't get Wastelanded, so we can't complain very much. Sure. Your Black Lotus is turned off. Oh, fuck off. Alright, so I will Snuff Out. Oh, fuck. I will force this. Oh, I can't. Yeah. Force this. And then I go to end step. And then I snuff that out. And I still have Flusterstorm back up. They didn't bite, though. So now I kind of have to draw, like, Dark Ritual or Black Lotus. I mean, I'm tapped out, man. I'm tapped out, man. I'm fucked. They have a negation or a Flusterstorm or a Spell Pierce or something. All right. I mean, we got the fun police. The fun police happened. You know, sometimes the fun police happens. I am just about... This deck performed exactly as I thought it would perform. This deck has powerful things going on inside of it, but it also has really bad things going on inside of it, and it is horribly inconsistent. I would not recommend doing this. However, it was fun. It was a good time. We cast Dark Petition for Reckless Charge. Like, that is not a statement you get to say every day. And there's something important about experiencing new things in Magic, says Drunk Justin. More vintage content on this YouTube channel every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'll see you then.